Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rose. You may have noticed actually that I have changed the name of my channel to match my Etsy shop. So in future, looking out for my videos, don't look for Rosie Plays, look for Journals in Time. That is my Etsy shop name. So I just wanted to have everything cohesive and same name across everything. So that's that order of business out of the way. And the next thing is we have our Alice in Wonderland journal, our Slimline Alice in Wonderland journal, all finished up. Well, I say finished. There are actually one or two little things that need to go on here, just the corners. And these will be going on front and back of the cover. And possibly I'm playing around with the nameplate here. I'm not sure that's going to go on, but those are just the finishing touches that need to go on. I just wanted to get the video done so that I could show it to you and just put it up on Etsy when it's fully done and ready to go. And yeah, I needed to get it done today. So as you can see, we have our tie and everything's bound. She's looking at quite chunky. So I have just used a string twine, I guess, garden twine binding on it with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It looks like it's just in a bow. It's not. It's actually knotted into place, so it's not going to go anywhere. And I will be gluing the knot as well as soon as I get it tied the way I want it. And here we have some little roses, or rose bush, that have been half painted red. White rose bush being painted red, and it's a little bit messy and all the rest of that. Okay, so that's that. I just thought I'd tuck that in here. I have found these roses and I wasn't sure how I was going to use them in the journal, or if they were going to get used in the journal, because they're very, it's obviously a very three-dimensional thing. So I ended up thinking that I would just tuck them into the binding, and whoever purchases the journal or gets the journal can use them whatever way they want. They can take them out or leave them in there. It's up to themselves. So they will be tucked in, but they won't be attached in any way. So we have our ribbon closure. I've shown you the ribbon before. I have it actually sewn in with the binding here, so it doesn't come off completely. And as you can see, we have our swingy key here. Again, that is not permanently attached. It can be removed, but I thought that was a nice little touch. I was looking at gluing this key on, but it would have been very fiddly to glue it on, and I wasn't sure it was going to stay there. So I figured that was a nice alternative to that. Two little eyelets. So we open our ribbon. And like I said, it doesn't come off. It is sewn into the binding, so it won't get lost. And it's a nice length of ribbon. If whoever got it wanted to cut the ribbon off as well, they could, I suppose. So the front of it looks like this without the corners, but I will be putting those corners on, like I said, like so. And I thought about possibly putting a nameplate here, not a metal one. This is actually just a die that I was thinking about using, but just something very simple, very plain, just to be able to write on it. But I'll play around with that and see what I decide in the end. So let's get into it and see what we have. I had so much fun making this. It took me a bit longer than it should have, simply because I had a couple of weeks where I couldn't do much work on it. But we got there in the end. So we have our little tuck spot down here. We have our ephemera pocket here, and I have made this other card that goes in there. It's just a journaling card with a pocket. Nothing in the pocket as yet. I do have extra ephemera left over from the kit, so I will be tucking little bits. I will actually include all the leftover ephemera with the journal, I think, so that whoever gets it can play. So here we have Alice, we have our little flip out, our quote. I've shown all of this before in other videos, but I am going to do a complete flip through here. We have our little pocket with our ephemera pieces here, little tags. There are 4 pieces of ephemera in there. And the other side is left open for journaling with a stamp on the inside. And that clips on, or just slides into here, and there's a quote under here as well. I wonder, should I scoot you guys in a bit? Let me see. Is that better? That might be better. Okay. Put that aside. So we have a little page tab down here. Over here we have a little tuck spot and a pocket with a journaling card inside. One of our altered paper clips. I had lost one of them the last time we were doing it. With the last video I was doing, but I found it. As you can see, we have all 4 in there now. I need the ribbons fixed a little, but so that's that. There's nothing tucked in there as yet. We might put something in there as I'm going through and putting all the other ephemera in there. We have our little envelope, our teeny tiny envelope fold down, which is so sweet. We have a postcard ephemera and our sign up here for the rose garden behind the keyhole. And our key down here, some bits of ephemera, the eat me and drink me labels, a tag and a flippy notebook with some decorations. Oh, that needs to be inked. I thought I'd gone through everything. I'm actually going to leave that aside so I don't forget to ink it. Okay, and we have a little flip out here with the tuck spot, tiny tuck spot there. Very sweet, I think I like that. And we have another page here with the fan from the White Rabbit and a little flip up hidden journaling spot. Here we have upside down topsy-turvy pockets loaded with ephemera. And a little tag down here bound in as a page with just a little writing space there. Decorated on the back. Here we have our little bird in the treetops page. We have our writing page, very pretty. And we have 2 more pieces of ephemera in here in the front of this double belly band. And we've seen this one already, I'm sure. I'm sure I actually decorated this on camera. This card. Did I? I can't remember now. And we have the other envelope that comes with the kit, and I have left this one open also for journaling. And I've just made a little closure for it with one of those circles. That slips back in there. Anything that I find that I haven't inked, I'm just going to leave aside to ink so that I know I have stuff. Because I've gone through the journal and thought I had everything done. Another pocket with 2 tags in there, and it flips up so that you can read what's underneath, and this little stop down here stops it going all over the place. In here we have a full-on decorated page, very full-on, but I love it. I love the hue in that gold. It matches really, really well with this butterfly as well. That's that. We have some washi, one of our little peep-through pages. Can you see that? There we go, and we can see the Mad Hatter through there as well. And down here is a teeny tiny pocket with some teeny tiny ephemera and a Mad Tea Party. That's that. There's a quote. We have the Mad Hatter here with a flip up and a pocket with a tag. And in here I have put all the quotes and the labels to do with the Mad Hatter, or yeah, the Tea Party and the Mad Hatter and the March Hare and all that. The stuff that I didn't get to use in the journal. And I do have a few more here that will be added in the appropriate places as well. Just ones that I felt if I put them in it would have been too much, but whoever gets the journal can play with them. So they're in here, just in that little tucky tuck spot down there. Over here we have a little notebook that's on a belly band. The key hanging off. I really like that big key. And it's just a little flippy notebook. I've included a few notebooks in this because all the pages were decorated pretty much, as in they're all printed pages in some way. So I wanted to add some plain journaling space back into it. I have left some of the pages blank on the back as well for that purpose. So there should be plenty of journaling space in here, or playing space in here. Here we have a little tuck pocket with a bag, with a couple of tags, and there are more quotes in here. We have the Duchess, the Queen of Diamonds. And under here we also have a secret journaling space with a quote by, from the book. Beautiful embossed rose. This is just a journaling card. I have actually. This one I've had in my stash for quite a while. I printed it a long time ago. On the back it has that pink harlequin, which worked really, really well. And it was printed like this already, so that was perfect. And I just stamped a key on there. Little decor down here. 2 tags in this pocket. They're the kit tags. And again, the kit that I used here was from Line.Arrow, the Adventures of Alice in Wonderland from Line.Arrow, my apologies. And I had won it on Rach and Bella Crafts YouTube channel. So thanks again, Rachel. Okay, so here we have a little envelope clipped on, and inside we have the Queen of Hearts, which needs sticking up, and a little flippy notebook again. Very cute, decorated with the red and white roses. And under here we have a tuck spot and a little flip up with Alice underneath with her flamingo. That's very cute. This clipped back on, and the paper clip here is actually a key. I've had these in my stash for quite a while as well, and I'm putting the key to the back and leaving the little rose images here. And you can see the key when you turn over the page. And here we have the Queen of Hearts and the King of Hearts, and these are both journaling cards. I had lost the Queen of Hearts the last flip through we were doing, but she turned up. I knew she would. She wasn't gone far. And down here we have our little whirly baby hearts, as they're called. Over here, another full-on, like this spread looks very full-on, full of the cards or whatever, but it's the only spread in the book really that has this much going on. So I felt it was okay. It was all about the procession of all the cards, the court cards and everything coming along anyway, so you know, it's fitting with that part of the story. Okay, my battery was going there. I just had to pop off and get that plugged in. Sorry guys. Okay, so yeah, so it was the procession of the cards. So all these are little pockets with tiny little ephemeras tucked in, which is very cute. Some little gold accents and all that jazz. And the background of this page has been heat embossed and stamped and all that sort of stuff. Over the page we have another corner tuck, and this is one of the kit tags with a piece from another piece of paper from the kit layered with the doily in between, and an image of Alice that I got. Cannot remember the kit that I bought on Etsy with these images, but if I think of it I will link it below. So that's that, and another little Alice down here. Love that key image as well. That key image possibly came from Design, or is it? I always forget this. Digital Collage Club online. So it's worth looking that up. She has some beautiful images. And a little corner secret journaling again. Up here we have a little flippy notebook, but I actually put it on the wrong way, so it doesn't flip like this. You have to turn it over and flip it that way. But I thought it was okay, so I left it. And that just tucks in there. Plenty of journaling space here on this page again. Here we have a little belly band with some ephemera inside. I really like this piece. Something that I kind of had on my braid for a little while, and I finally got to try it out in this book, and I like it. So that's lovely. And over here we have just half a doily on a page, which I quite like. It's just enough to give something on the page, but not too much, and you can still journal across it. Fabulous. Here we have the King of Hearts asking about who the Cheshire Cat is, and we have the Cheshire Cat's head, because at this point of the book he disappears and just leaves his head floating in space, which is one of my favourite parts of the book. And a little rose embellishment down here that I have gilded up kind of grungily. Now the King of Hearts looks like he's going to come out of this frame, but he doesn't, he's stuck down. Here's my peep through page. I've done a video on this. I will link it somewhere along the way. I have another plain page with just a postage stamp of Alice and the Duchess. Here we have a little pocket that I made from a window envelope, an envelope window, sorry. You can hear the crinkliness of that. And it was a double window, and so it had a wider part in the window and a smaller part of the window, and I folded it over and decorated it up and made a pocket from it. But also it has this little quote going on in here. I made a little pocket out of this part as well. It's got a quote. It's the quote that says, "It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then, but when you take it out, it is also a little hidden journaling spot," which I thought was really cute. So that's that, and that slips back in here. Very cute. Over here we have Alice with the Griffin and the Mock Turtle doing the Lobster Quadrille. I have just decorated this page up with some pieces. This one came from the Digital Collage Club, I know that, and this was out of a paper pack, a gorgeous paper pack by Santoro, and I just liked this arrangement on the page. And a quote down here from the Griffin, I think, said, no, the adventures first," when Alice is telling her story. Here's the other half of that little tag page. It's got a tab on the top and a stamp. Over here we have a little flippy that I had an idea in my head that didn't work. So I had cut the card in half for this idea, found out the idea didn't work, and then I had to kind of figure out something else to do with it. So we have a flip this way, we have a flip this way, and in behind we have a little journaling space. They flip back, but we also have a little flip up and a little flip down, secret journaling spaces. So I thought that was kind of cool. And it's the Jack of Hearts, obviously the Knave of Hearts, who stole the tarts. That's that page. Like I said, I really had a lot of fun doing different bits and bobs in here. Love this doily on this particular page. Really like how that looks. Here we have the Mad Hatter. It is a tuck spot. I haven't put anything in there, and I will probably leave it for whoever gets the journal to put stuff in there. There is a lot in this journal, as you can see. It is very, very fat. But it is available as a tuck spot. We have a little journaling card here with again, another tuck with nothing in there. So it can be left as is or used as a journaling spot, or one of the things that I was thinking about doing was just sitting it on top of the page like that, but I didn't want to interfere with the paper clips, so I just put it under this paper clip here. And this opens out, and here we have a bucket with some ephemera, and this is where Alice is upsetting the jury box and all the jurors are flying everywhere. It's the same image as what's on this journaling card, actually. Excuse me. So that's that one. I left these relatively blank. We were getting to the point of being too fat. And more journaling space here with just a stamp in the corner. And this is a... Oh yeah, keep forgetting about that. This is a flippy notebook with a belly band. And it's just got that one little rose, and it's off with her head as the quote. And on the back part of it I have made a little pocket down here, just stamped in here, and I have put these cards. I had kind of started making these into soldiers, because the clubs are the guards in the book, but they didn't work for what I wanted them for at the time, so I just popped them in here. And that slides in there. There we go. And we have the last page where the quote, "Oh, I've had such a curious dream." We have a little safety pin here with some little beads on it, and in the back we have the pocket. And I have put this page, this was originally supposed to be a page in the actual journal, but I took it out and I decided to use it here for this. And I've made it into a little envelope. I've embossed some parts. I've embossed a keyhole here and a key, and obviously we have a little closure. But inside, I have had these in my stash for quite a while, and they're little dress-up dollies, and they dress up as the Knave of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts, and I thought they were really sweet. So I have them all cut out. I haven't inked them. I might not ink them, I might leave them. We'll see. There's one or two other pieces to be cut out, so I will finish those. But I thought they were very sweet, and they have like little accessories to go on them as well. He has a crown, she has two different hats, and all that sort of stuff. So I just thought they were fun. And I've clipped the pieces for each one together because I didn't want them getting mixed up in the envelope. So they live in here, and I thought that was just a very sweet way to finish up this journal with some paper dollies. And that pops in there, and there we have it. Very fat, very junky, very cool. I love it. I had so much fun with this. So that is our Alice in Wonderland journal flip through. Thanks so much, guys, for coming through this journal with me throughout all the other videos as well. It will be listed on my Etsy shop hopefully within the next week, so keep an eye out for it if you're interested in purchasing it. And yeah, I will be back actually very, very soon, because I think I have 2 videos to post today. I have a tutorial video coming up. So please like and subscribe if you like the video, if you like my work. It really, really helps my channel if you give a thumbs up or a comment or both. It drives engagement of my channel, and it helps other people to find me too. So have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.